Salutations, welcome to another episode of Fox Plays KSP, the 365-day challenge. So, I've got a kind of a repeat, but something a little bit more. I think I'm going to kind of explain more when we're doing our ascent, so I'll see you on the launch pad. Okay, so here we are on the launch pad, and well, we're launching another proton rocket today, and I bet you can guess from my description what it might be, but I think we'll start our ascent first. Here we go. Oh yeah. Beautiful. So yeah, another proton rocket, and given that we've done it before, we're obviously, well, I'll come right out and say it. We're launching another Salyut station, or Vega station, given that it's the Tantares pack, and we're skipping a bit, just because, you may have noticed I've been skipping around a bit, between, say, Sputnik and Vostok, there were a whole bunch of other unmanned probes, which I might get around to doing. Recently, the Biel, who, at least I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, the guy who makes the Tantares mod pack, has recently released parts for making the Venera missions, which were the Venus missions that the Soviets did. And I have them, but I'm not really feeling up to doing that just at the moment. But hopefully at some point soon I'll do that. But yeah, I'm putting up another Vega station, and this time it's going to be Vega 7 or Salyut 7. And reason being is that's kind of the interesting one. The Salyut stations the first Salyut was interesting because it was the first station. It was the first space station that human beings ever inhabited. And sure, the other Salyut stations, and of course the Almaz stations, were also important and interesting. But Salyut 7 was a bit special because it was the first time that a spacecraft had more than one docking port. And that meant several very interesting things for spaceflight. It was really the beginning of orbital construction. It was the moment that would make future achievements, notably the space station Mir and the International Space Station, possible. So this was a very important mission, both for the Soviets and for the world. Although actually, was it Soviet? I think it was Soviet. I think it was while Salyut 7 was up that. No, it was while Mir was up that the Soviet Union broke up. I could be getting that wrong. But that sounds right. But so here we are, speeding along on our way to orbit. Boom, there it is. So I think, barring any crazy misfortune, I think we are going to space today. So I will meet you when we are closer to achieving our orbit. All right, and here we are, making our way to orbit, and I'm just going to point at our maneuver node. I've set that to circularize, and I'm going to pop our fairing, and because we're already a bit late, we're going to just fire up the engine. Alright, and there, we should be, we are orbital. So I'm going to just stage and deorbit the the upper stage. Alright, and we're going to do a bit of a roll here. And here we go. Rolling wildly here. There we go. Alright, very cool. We've got our whip antennas up there, and we got our little Curse docking system. And you'll see the main engines. These are actually provided by another mod, not Tantares, but I think it's RLA Stock Alike. But there it is. And you know, I don't think I'm going to change its orbit too much. I've put it specifically into an inclined orbit, but you know, I think that's fine. And it is unmanned currently. So that's interesting. Yeah, not much to say really about Soyuz 7, or not Soyuz. Sorry, Salyut 7, or Vega 7, as it appears here in KSP. But yeah, so docking ports at both ends, very important and very interesting. Now, naturally, the next module that we put up is going to be Cosmos 1686, which is a TKS module that docks to the forward docking port here. And it provides a number of extra scientific equipment as well as some propellant tanks and other things. But anyway, I think that will be in another episode. And so for today, I've been Fox. This has been KSP. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Take care.